Today we're using Seedance 2.5 at 1080p. Earlier we were on 720p, but today it's the full 1080p. The sponsor of this video is Higgsfield, and we're getting exclusive early access to Seedance 2.5 1080p. It's on Higgsfield first, before any other platform, and you can get in through the link in the description. If you're new, you get 5 free generations once you link a card, and that offer runs until Tuesday. One quick thing before we start. Higgsfield works best on desktop. There are no mobile apps for it, so today we're just going to run the same test we ran at 720p. That way I don't have to get everything prepared from scratch. This was one of the tests we did before. I'll click on the prompt and it fills the image in the prompt section in automatically. The aspect ratio stays at 16:9 and the duration stays at 30 seconds. For now, I don't have to change anything. The characters, the prompt, all of it was already prepared and already tested, so no changes. I'll just hit generate. I made this prompt using Claude. What it says is, a man walks into a dim apartment, and a woman asks him what makes him think the man knows the secret. As soon as she asks, he rushes into the next room and jumps straight through the window, breaking it, and lands in a bar where another man is partying with women. The protagonist drags him across and throws him out through the window onto the rooftop of a lower building. They fight there, and the protagonist takes him down with a back kick. Then a woman from the bar comes out and throws a glass at him, and it catches the glass moving through the air in slow motion. Okay, the video is generated, but when I played it, there was only audio and no visual. Nothing in the scene at all. That's why I clicked generate multiple times. So it generated multiple times, and then after around 30 minutes, it was able to render the visuals as well.
Anyway, what makes you think he knows the secret?
It's able to follow the prompt and make the scene exactly as I asked. It's more accurate than the last time I tested, and that was at 720p. Now it looks smoother too. You can see the flow, the physics, everything looks flawless. Now, not everyone is a prompt engineer, and I didn't want to spend too much time perfecting it. Writing the prompt in a simple way, just how it comes to mind, is easier and it works. So you don't have to be a prompt engineer. Just describe it simply. After you've added all your assets, when you type the @ symbol in the prompt box, you'll be able to choose any of the images you want to select. It auto-names them like image 1, image 2. Same for video or audio. Any asset you upload, you'll be prompted to select it, so you can just keep typing whatever comes to mind and add any asset you want in the scene. Any asset or any element you've already added will come up so you can select it. As simple as that. Nothing complicated. You choose what you want to happen in the scene, and as you go, you just select and describe. So let me try one simple prompt. I'll just describe whatever comes to mind. Okay, I'll say the man in image 2 walks into the room. The man in image 4 points a pistol at him, shouting, "No movement." And here, let's use the woman. The woman in image 3 throws her phone at the gunman's hand, knocking the weapon loose. As the pistol falls, the man in image 2 leaps to catch it, accidentally bursting through the window. He snatches the gun in midair and lands on top of a moving train. Same thing again. The video is generated, but when I play it, there's no video displaying. I don't know if it's a bug. We'll wait a little bit. Maybe it hasn't rendered fully, or maybe it's just happening on my account. We'll check a bit later. Here we can provide up to 50 assets, 30 images, 10 video clips, and 10 audio files, so 50 assets in total. And in the prompt, you describe what those assets have to do. You can assign the action to whatever asset you want in the video. You can also give a timestamp in the prompt, so you can say 0 to 4 seconds, make this character do this. 4 to 8 seconds, make that character do that. Whatever you have in mind, whatever action you want to happen in the video, you can assign the time to it. So you might want a specific character to take more time to perform an action, and another character less time. That's what I mean by keeping timestamps in the prompt. Now let's go back to our first video and use timestamps. It's going to be the same characters and the same prompt. Everything will be the same. The only thing is we're dividing up the time, so we're giving it timestamps. Resolution is 1080p. The duration stays as it is, and for the bitrate, I'll select high. That's going to spend 270 credits. So let's see. Okay, so when we play the video on Higgsfield in the browser, it doesn't display, but when we download the file, it works completely.
Anyway, what makes you think he knows the secret?
It's displaying exactly as it should. I don't know exactly what's stopping it from displaying in the web browser, but the downloaded file plays correctly. So it could just be my browser. That means the problem we were waiting on isn't really a problem. We just download the file and it works as it should. So I'm sharing this in case anyone else runs into it. Now let's see the video of the man pointing a handgun at the protagonist and him jumping out of the window and landing on a moving train.
No movement.
Get him!
The video looks great, and that's how you can just simply describe the scene. No need to overthink it. My advice, try generating 2 versions of your prompt. If one version is great everywhere except one action, cut that part out and fill the gap with the same moment from the other version. It's not always going to come out 100% the way you expect. There could be some flaws. So having a few versions means you can edit between them to fit what you want, and that's how you get a perfect video. And here's another video. I added 4 images and wrote a movie-like scene where they're having a fight. Now, if you don't have any idea for the fight style, use AI to give you one. Ask it for the fight style from your favorite movie and use that. That's what I did here. I asked AI just for the fight style and used it in this prompt. The rest is simple, just whatever came to my mind. I prompted the 4 people on how they should appear in the video, just simply assigning actions to my 4 characters. It's as simple as that.
Trash.
Mind your own business.
Just hurry, I self-wish!
So far, this is the best model for doing any complex scene, and it's incredibly good at it. You genuinely can't tell whether it's real or AI. Seedance 2.5 is the best model, and now 1080p is available, so click the link in the description and explore it yourself. I'm sure you won't be disappointed. We've got exclusive early access through that link, and remember, new users get 5 free generations after linking a card, and that runs until Tuesday.
Marauders!